got back from a trip from Harris and I'm doing my usual cleanup of my kit because I've been on the beaches a lot. So anybody that shoots on a beach quite frequently will know the problems with sand and how important it is to get the sand off your cameras and your tripods as soon as you can afterwards. So I normally wash down my tripods as soon as I come off the beach if I possibly can, and I'll take them. I was on Luscantire, so I took it to the tap and I washed it right down, so I thought all the sea and the sand was off it, but I've got it home and I thought, right, I'm going to take the legs apart. So this is the Benro Tortoise Tripod. I absolutely love it because it's really lightweight and it works really well for me. The other reason I like it is because it's very easy to take apart. So you can take the leg sections off easily and take all the sand off. So you'd be really surprised, even though I've washed this down as soon as I got off the beach, I've taken these legs off. So basically you twist each of the sections and then pull them out, so you can actually just pull each section out really simply like that. It's a little bit stiff because of the volume of sand in there actually, so I'll just get that one out and you'll see. So that's one of the sections there. You can see all that sand that's caught in there. It's just going to happen if you're shooting with tripods basically on the beach and in the water like I do. So I'm going to pull this one out as well. Again, that's pretty bad actually, I've got to say. I'm not sure Benro is going to like me for this video, but it does show you the ease of being able to clean these down. So you take each of the 3 sections out, and these little white plastic bits are quite important. I'll show you as we're putting them back in. You need to ensure that they go back in and they hold the legs back in place. But apart from that, it's very easy. You're literally just unlocking these sections here and just pulling the legs out, and it's a great way of getting every bit of sand off your tripod and all the seawater rinsed off as well. So you want to do that as soon as you can when you're off the beach, because you don't want the salt water to be setting in here and everything getting rusty and clogged up. So I try and do it as soon as I get back from a shoot. But I've actually just got home and I'm doing this at home because I just didn't get time. So I'm going to get some water now. I'll normally do this in the sink or a shower or a bath sometimes, but today I'm just going to get water and show you how to rinse them off and to put it back together. I'm just rinsing these in cold water or warm water. A little bit of washing up liquid sometimes, not always essential. And I'm just going to make sure that there's no sand left on here. And I have also, when we get into the fine detail, I have a couple of cleaning bags that I carry around with me in the van at all times. So I have these on hand. This is a tripod cleaning. This is camera cleaning. It's really handy to have these type of bags actually, because then you know that all your cleaning stuff is in one place, and a lot of this is organisation. So this big one has some of the tripod cleaning stuff inside it. What I'll do at this point is I will just use a little toothbrush and get into the little grooves here and just make sure that everything's really clean in there, because that's really important. See, a lot of times you get the sand trapped in these tiny little grooves here, so it's important to get those out. And that's pretty much it. It's fairly simple. I'll get these dried off. I do carry these cloths are really good as well for cleaning. And also a little tip for you before we get to this stage and you're on the beach, a paintbrush is really handy for cleaning sand off things. This is only because I do shoot with my tripods in the water, so they're actually quite submerged in the water, and so the sand's washing into them all the time. Not many people will have tripods that get into this kind of condition unless you're doing this really frequently. So that's pretty much one leg nice and clear there and clean. It's really easy with the Benro tripods to, you don't really get confused with the leg sections because it's pretty obvious. There's three types, the biggest one, the smaller one, and the small one. So you can lay them out when you're taking them apart. You can lay them out in sections so you know which one's which, but you can't really get that confused. The only important bit is this white plastic bit, so you want to make sure that that stays on. They do come off occasionally, but again you can see the size of them, and you can figure out which size is to go on each leg. You don't want to lose them because it does stop the leg falling out, so you want to make sure they're back on. You can just pop them back on if it does fall off, and then put the legs back in. So I've washed all the sections down and I'm ready to put everything back together. My new little puppy Sky is very interested in running away with the leg sections, so we're going to try and avoid that. Oh. Okay, she's also run away with the cleaning bag, but there we are. She's only 11 weeks, so we'll forgive her. So we're ready to just pop the leg sections back in, and you just want to twist the leg and you'll find how the white section, there's tiny little gaps and little grooves where you want to make sure the white section, the white plastic sections fit into, but you'll feel that as you twist it in. And then as you pop them in, you want to just lock that, and see that's nice and smooth now and easy to lock. So that's one section. There we go. And then I'll pop the feet on as well. I took the feet off to clean that today. So I'll pop the feet back on, and then we have a clean, ready to use tripod again for the next time. So I hope that gives you a little insight into how to clean down your Benro tripods and how to take care of them. I'm now going to go and rescue my tripod cleaning bag from Sky, who seems to be enjoying very much. And we'll see you on the next video.